Play na? Oo, kanina pa eh.
I-ano mo,
Turn it up. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a high one to hold. Cause you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. Cause you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. But I can make your hands clap. I can make your hands clap. I can make your hands clap. My flesh is searching for your western best, don't ever deny. I'm like a stranger, give me danger, all you're wrong and you're right. Secrets on my way to the freeway, you're a keeper of crabs. Feel no conviction, grips of vodka can only sweeten your wine. But you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. But I can make your hands clap. 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 So can I get a hand clap?
We are giving you an example of the nature of different recreational activities. But first, let's define what is recreation. Recreation is an activity of leisure being discretionary time. The need to do something for recreation is an essential element of human biology and psychology. Recreational activities are often done for enjoyment, amusement, or pleasure and are considered to be fun. Let's have our trivia. Did you know that free divers can hold their breath for more than 10 minutes? And now let's move on to our recreational activities. First, we have swimming. Swimming in recreation and sports, the propulsion of the body through water by combined arm and leg motions and the natural flotation of the body. Swimming as an exercise is popular as an all-around body developer and is particularly useful in therapy and as exercise for physical handicapped persons. Hashtag swimming is fun. And now let's move on to our next recreational activities. But first, let me give you another trivia. Did you know that swimmers can flex their toes to the ground? Next recreational activity, we have rock climbing. Rock climbing is an activity in which participants climb up, down, or across natural rock formations or artificial rock walls. Rock climbing is a physically and mentally demanding sport, one that often tests a climber's strength, endurance, agility, and balance along with mental control. And that is rock climbing. And next on the list, we have skiing. Skiing is a means of transport using skis to glide on snow. Variations of purpose include basic transport, a recreational activity, or a competitive winter sport. Many types of competitive skiing events are recognized by the International Olympic Committee and the International Ski Federation. And that is the skiing. And let me give you another trivia about swimming. Did you know that swimmers sweat in the pool? That's hilarious. And moving on to our fourth recreational activities. Next, we have the cycling, or also called biking or bicycling. Is the use of bicycles for transport, recreation, exercise, or sport. People engaged in cycling are referred to as cyclists, bikers, or less commonly as bicyclists. Apart from two-wheel bicycles, cycling also includes the riding of unicycles, tricycles, quadricycles, recumbent, and similar human-powered vehicles. Bicycles were introduced in the 19th century and now number approximately 1 billion worldwide. They are the principal means of transportation in many parts of the world. And meant to say that bicycling is life. Well, moving on to our last recreational activity list. But first, let me give you our last trivia about swimming. Did you know that there is enough water in Olympic-sized pools to take 9,400 baths? That was so amazing. Well, moving on to our last recreational activities, we have our camping. Camping is an outdoor activity involving overnight stays away from home in a shelter, such as a tent or a recreational vehicle. Typically, participants leave developed areas to spend time outdoors in more natural ones in pursuit of activities providing them enjoyment. And these are some of the examples of the nature of different recreational activities, like swimming, rock climbing, skiing, cycling, and camping. Now let's talk about the energy systems in the field of swimming. Swimming is part of the aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise includes lower intensity activities performed for longer periods of time. Activities like walking, jogging, swimming, and cycling require a great deal of oxygen to make the energy needed for prolonged exercise. The energy system that is used in aerobic exercise is called the aerobic system. It can also be called oxygen system or the aerobic glycolysis system. Well, mean to say, swimming requires a lot of oxygen to be exerted by our body. That's why it is part of the aerobic exercise, which is also called an oxygen system. But in order to optimize the energy system for safe and improved performance, we must first use all three energy systems available in the body. First is for less strenuous workouts, the aerobic energy system. Next are the glycol energy system, and lastly, the ATP energy system for heavy lifting and strenuous activities. In the field of swimming, let us follow the aerobic system, which only includes the lower intensity activities performed for a longer period of time. Let us also be responsible and be disciplined when it comes in our balanced diet in order to make ourselves healthy and fit.